Good morning, world. It is the morning of the next day of doing all that yard work at my parents' house, and my body feels busted. I also feel like I got overheated or I got too much sun. And I don't think you can tell, but there's like a line from my hat where it got sunburned and it didn't. My arms have sunburn. I don't think you can tell too much, but like I have cuts on my arm or rashes. I also have a big cut on my leg. But anyway, I just woke up and today I'm going to try and do some cleaning. I didn't upload 2 vlogs. Well, I missed yesterday because I was just so exhausted after that day of cleaning and moving all the landscaping that I didn't get a chance when I got home that night to edit the vlog and upload it. So we have to upload 2 vlogs today. I'm hoping to edit one now, upload one now, and then upload another one later tonight. But today, usually every time we come back from my parents' house, our house is in a mess because we just throw everything inside of it. And so I need to organize all that. I brought home some plants. I'll show you in a bit that I took from my parents' house from that landscaping. I took some Christmas tree pieces. I want to see if I can make like a wreath or a garland from it for a potential client. I brought home tea leaf and I brought home this other leaf thing. And I want to make a Haku or a lepo'o. I think lepo'o means lay for your head. And I don't know what Haku means. But I want to do a shoot for Instagram of me wearing a Haku. I also want to do one in my closet. Both for content for Instagram and then also content for you guys. Because you guys are seeing that behind the scenes, honey. And I've been wanting to do that photo since I've redone my closet, and everyone's been asking for like a final look in there of what it looks like, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna throw me in it too. So I eventually want to do that shoot sometime this week. I'm thinking Wednesday, because on Monday I need to deliver Christmas wreaths. I need to go to Waimea to deliver some Christmas wreaths there, as well as exchange a few things at a store, as well as pick up some things for a client's house that I have to decorate on Tuesday. Like I said, I have to decorate a client's house. Usually it only takes me about like 4 hours-ish. But I really don't know what I'm expecting this time. I got little to no information. So I'm trying to be prepared and I'm trying to come with things. That way I can like help her decorate. Last year was kind of crazy. It's my first time decorating her house. And so like we kind of had a plan, but like I was in touch with what she needed versus what I needed to bring. But there were other things too that she kind of like threw at me that she needed. Like she needed her dining room table decorated. And I was like, what? I didn't bring anything for it. So I kind of just walked around her house and kind of found things to kind of jazz up the table. So I'm hoping I can bring like a real tree garland that I can like run through the table. And then Wednesday, I'm hoping to do the Christmas look. I mean, not the Christmas look. The look with the Haku, as well as the look in the closet. And then Thursday, I don't have much. And then Friday, I have a shoot with my friends. They want to do family photos, and they weren't able to hire a professional photographer because so many of them are booked, which I understand. It's like Christmas time, and so many people are wanting to do family photos. So I told her, I was like, I'm not a professional photographer, but I'll capture what I can. So we'll be doing that. I think we're making gingerbread houses. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time coming after the shoot. And then Sunday, I'll be hanging with them again. And we're just going to be doing like a work day together, hangout / catch up / and whatnot. But as of right now, I'm going to go have my coffee. I need some breakfast. I feel busted. I need some water. And then we'll see where today goes. Also, when we were on that side of the island at my parents', we did a little shopping. And we picked up this peppermint mocha Keurig cup. And I just wanted to know like what people use for creamer with this. I tried milk. I wasn't really having it. I'm gonna go to the store soon, hopefully. One of these days. I need food for a house. But I also wanted to check if maybe there was like a peppermint mocha creamer or something. I don't know. If anyone has good recommendations on how to make like a bomb peppermint mocha, let me know. And then we did a little shopping, and I kind of just wanted to show you. I picked this up from Ross. This is by the brand Scott James, I think. Yeah. It's so nice because I figured this would be a great jeans to use for work. It doesn't look like jeans at all, but it has like the jean texture, but it's super duper stretchy. So it's almost like a more of like a chinos kind of vibe than jeans, but it's the jeans material and texture and just super stretchy. But I thought this would look really good for work. I like that it's solid, and I also like that there's no stitching. So many of my dark blue jeans that I wear has like the yellow stitching, which I don't like when I'm trying to be like professional for work. So I thought this would be a really good option, and it was only $16.99. It is slim fit, and I prefer skinny fit, but I'm hoping that I was looking at the legs and they're not that wide, so I'm hoping that it's still more of a skinnier fit. I don't like super skinny anyway, so I personally don't mind slim fit. But yeah, so I got this, and then I also got this polo, which is something else we need to work on today, is doing a logo to this, because like I said, I am decorating a Christmas tree on Tuesday, and so I just wanted to look a little more professional with my brand, and I just wanted to try putting a logo here. I do have a Cricut, and so I'm going to try and do that here, but I bought 2 of these, and I also want to try doing like just a big one on the back, like really big, well, as big as my Cricut can cut, but I'm hoping I can do one that's really big in the back as well on another one, and just kind of see what looks best. But I thought these were pretty cute. They were from Walmart, which I was shocked. I meant to look at Target, and we had already left Target, and I didn't want to go back. And they were only $8.96. So, again, I'm going to try and do one here. I don't know if this is too small and it's going to look funny, which is why I want to try to do one on the back, too. I was going to get a plain one, but I couldn't find one at Walmart, and I was meant to get it at Target, and I forgot. But I thought it would have been cute, like on a pocket or something, or bigger in this corner if there wasn't this pocket or these lines. But I don't mind the lines. It adds a little bit more element to the shirt than just my logo. I'm finally getting my day started. I'm going to throw a load of laundry in, and then I would like to start editing a vlog. That way we can get one uploaded. But I also want to show you my leaves haul that I got from my parents' house, because it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're back at it again with these Nerds gummy clusters. I think I mentioned it in yesterday's vlog. They're basically a Nerds rope, but in bite-sized pieces. I also like how it says the share pouch. You know what that means? For big people like me, it means more for me. But they're so yummy. If you haven't tried them, I highly recommend them. Especially if you like gummy Nerds rope. Sorry, I just heard the word gummy. But I think they're just called Nerds rope. But if you like good Nerds rope, this is basically bite-sized Nerds rope, and it's amazing. Alright, so I just wanted to share with you folks kind of the plants that I got from my dad's house. I got these for my Haku. I got a ton of them. I need to take them out and wash them. Those survived pretty well, and they last pretty long too, so I'm not shocked by it. But as I'm opening this bag, my tea leaf, which is the one here, is starting to die. It's starting to wilt. The nice thing is I do have some here. And then I got a bunch of Christmas tree branches that aren't dead just yet, but they look like they are going to be dying soon. But we'll see what we can put together with what's still living. I want to quickly throw some water on them because they have been in the sun and in this bag. I didn't realize that the sun was hitting where this bag was. So it was basically cooking in this bag. But I'm going to go ahead and try and work on my Haku first, and then take care of this Christmas branches. But I'm going to take this tea leaf out. We do have more tea leaf too in case this is dead. I do have more. And then in addition to these leaves here and then the tea leaf, I'm also going to be picking some ferns. This is a nice addition to Haku, so I'm just going to snip off a bunch of these and then wash it for our Haku. Alright, so once you gather all of your supplies, you're going to want to rinse it out. I'm just going to rinse it out in the tub. If you have a big enough sink to hold all this, you definitely can. But I just like to rinse it with some cold water. That way, if there's any dirt or bugs or anything like that, you can just freshly clean it. And it's okay if your tea leaf is kind of peeling like this. We do have to debone them, which is just taking out this part here in a bit, but the first thing first is just rinsing everything here and then laying out your supplies. Alright, now that I have all the pieces out here rinsed and on the towel, the next comes the prep work, which is kind of the most annoying part out of it all. I think this is what takes up majority of the time. Alright, hopefully you guys can see me and hear me okay. So the first thing we'll start with is the tea leaf. I just basically cut off the center. The center is what's really hard and it doesn't bend nicely with your Haku. Like, these parts are kind of dead. The fresher you pick your plants, the longer your Haku will last. These parts are a little bit more dead, and technically I don't need this Haku until Wednesday. Today is Sunday, so I want this to last as long as possible. So I'm just going to take these pieces, but I'm going to do that to every single one of my tea leaf pieces. Then from there, I'll just cut random shapes within the tea leaf. There's no particular way to cut it. Just cut it any which way you want. Some people may cut it the same way for every piece. That way you have a similar look in the tea leaf. I mean, in the tea leaf portions of your Haku. But like this one might look like this skinny piece here. But then you might have another thicker piece like this here. So it's totally up to you on how you want to cut it. I just cut it in any which way, and then I kind of just bend it during the process. So that's tea leaf. You're going to do that all through tea leaf. Now your ferns. These are definitely way too long. I would go through and cut it into, what is this, into like 3-inch pieces. You can even go as short as 2-inch. I'm gonna kind of just look at my leaf and see like what I can do with it. So like this one, I can do 2 pieces. So whatever that means in size, I'll cut. But then that way now I have 3 pieces. So your ferns, you're just gonna go through and do that. This one, like this whole ends are ugly. So I'm just gonna keep this piece here and toss this. It'd be helpful if you have a bag for trash as well. That way you can just quickly put that there. That way it makes your cleanup a little bit easier. And then for these bad boys here, you're basically just gonna pluck every single leaf off of the branch itself. Like so. And it's okay if your bottom portion that's closest to the stem tears or rips or whatever. You are going to be putting that in the Haku anyway, or like in the base part anyway, and only the tips will be sticking out. So don't toss any that you may have ripped or whatever. Keep all your pieces. But yeah, so those are the 3 things that I'm going to use. Some people put flowers in there as well. I personally just wanted a green look for the photo, so I'm not going to include any flowers, but you're welcome to put roses. What else do people put? I don't know. You can put any flower in there that you want. I'm just keeping it strictly greens. I created one similar to this, and so I like that look and I like it on me, so I'm just going to stick to it. And so I'll be back once I finish prepping all of my supplies. Right, so this is the supplies all fully laid out and all prepped and ready to go. You are going to need some raffia. You don't need a lot. You're going to start with 3 strands. About maybe, what is this, 8 inches in? Maybe let's go a little bit more. About a foot in, you're going to tie a knot. Now this piece is what you're going to use to tie it to your head. So what you're going to do is just take the 3 strands and just quickly braid it. So when you reach the end, this little piece, just knot it again to close the braid, or to stop the braid. And then you're welcome to like either keep this little end piece, or you can cut it off. And you can really use any greenery that you may have. I've even used artificial greens and made a haku out of that as well. Basically what you're going to do is just lay your leaves. You can do a pattern, you can do whatever you want. Flat. Now if you are limited on greens, I'd recommend using all your nice ones in the front, because that's what's going to be around your face, and anything remaining just use in the back. Because I have a lot of these like little lime green ones, I'm going to use a lot of that. Now you don't want to make each section too thick, because what's going to happen is when you wrap your raffia around it, what's going to happen is you're going to have like, when it bends, you're going to have these like little pukas, or like, sorry, you guys won't know what that is. You'll have like little holes in there and your leaves will begin to fall apart. And so you also don't want to make it too thick here. So you're just going to wrap a little bit around and then start your next layer. Again, I'm just going to use like some of the junker pieces in the back portions of the haku, because no one's really going to see that. And then I just like to mix up the different kind of greenery that I use, different lengths, and then just wrap it around like so. Also, if you're not liking the way your leaves are sitting, you are more than welcome to either bend them, cut them, fold them into whatever shape that is to your liking. Because like for me, like the tea leaf, though, depending on how you cut them, it may not sit nicely inside of your haku. So just cut it and play with it until you like the shape that it's creating for you. Another tip too is if you want to, you can create a pattern where it's like 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 2 leaves, 3 leaves when you're stacking it on top of each other. Or you can kind of just play it by ear. Like for me, I kind of just see like, okay, my next layer, I feel like I need a fern and I might need a little more tea leaf, or like just kind of see what you need within your pattern. Another thing is when you're about, what is this, 2 feet out from losing, maybe you could even go shorter, maybe like a foot out from losing the last piece of your raffia, you're going to just grab another piece from your cluster and pull it with it, and you're going to wrap the 2 of the strings around. Does that make sense? So you're basically introducing a new string into your wrap, and so you want to make sure you do it before your piece runs out. And then just make sure that you always have one that you're building off of. And then when you're out of these 3 long ones, I'll show you what to do next to introduce another piece into the full set. But while you have all these extra strands, what you're going to do again is just grab it, take it with your one that you're wrapping, then wrap 2. Eventually this one will disappear and you're just going to continue with this one until you use all the strings. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, play some music, and I'll check back in with you folks. And so then this happened. I basically got really frustrated because it was not coming out the way I wanted to. And so this how-to video turned into a fail video. Well, that was a turn of events. Also, these are all my attempts at trying to make one. And every time that like my raffia would get thick together like this, I'd get frustrated with it and I'd start again. So there's like 1, 2, 3. I'm sure there was a lot more. And so I had to bring in recruitment to help me make a Haku for this video. So we have content for today's Vlogmas. And so I have a Haku for my photo. Anyway, that's an update. It's been longer than I'd like to admit, sitting in this exact spot. So let's just not talk about the time that I've wasted here. Alright, and this is how you come up from the ashes. We are back in a business. So don't follow anything I just said because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. But this is how your backing should look. Okay, let's not judge anything that's happening over here. No. Let's just look at this, okay? Yes, look at that. Look at that wrapping. She tight and wrapped. Anyway, this is the final look. When you store it, just want to wet it a little bit with water. Wrap it in a wet washcloth. Stick it in a Ziploc bag. Don't seal your Ziploc bag airtight. Blow a little air into it and then put it in your fridge. And it'll last quite a bit. Anyway, just thought I'd share. Yay! Now we have content for today. And we'll have content for Instagram. Don't mind me, I currently have a face mask on. I'm trying to schedule some headshots within the next week or 2, so we're trying to clear up the skin. I just got a mask on my hands. But this vlog was supposed to be a cute little vlog showing you how to make a Haku, or a lei po'o, some may call it. But what it turned into was the death of my will to survive. It was rough. Basically, I had the supplies, I had the skills, but I did not have the determination. I think what had happened was sometimes I get in my own little head where I'm a huge perfectionist, to where like if I don't see a particular pattern, or if I don't see it perfectly how I envisioned it in my head, I don't like it and I had to start again. And I swear, like not even exaggerating, I probably restarted it like 50 times. And again, I had the supplies and I had the skills, like I had the technique, but it just was not, like I just could not overcome myself, if that makes any sense. And so I don't want to admit it, but we were there for 6 hours. 6 hours. And not like, oh, let me get up and do things within the 6 hours. No. I actually sat there and tried for 6 hours. I got up to use the bathroom. But that's all of 5 minutes. A couple of 5 minutes. At most, maybe 20 minutes then. 4 bathroom breaks. So, and not even 5 minutes. I don't pee that long. Anyway, I still got content. I didn't do anything else today because I tried to make these Hakus, which 1 was supposed to be content for today's vlog, and 2 was supposed to be for a Instagram photo I had planned later this week for content on Instagram. So I was like, you know what? Like, even though like we're at hour 5, like I had to commit. Like I had to commit because I was like, what else are we gonna post? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this disaster. Buckle up. Just kidding. It's fine, like the beginning half. It's the ending that we took a turn. We took a turn. But we have something. That's the positive news. We have something for this vlog. And we have something for Instagram. But I don't have my sanity. It's left on that bathroom floor. I even think at one point I said that the plants are dying. Like my patients. Oh my god. Anyway, it wouldn't be 2020 though, right? Without a little failure. Without a little mess up. I don't know, did I mention this? I might have not. This bandana may be really tight on my brain and suffocating all my brain cells. But I also have this thing where, like, if I can't fully see I can't trust the process. If I can't see my end result immediately, I doubt myself. And so I need to, like, learn to just trust that, like, keep going, keep pushing through. It's gonna get better. It's gonna work itself out. Don't give up yet. That's okay. We live and we learn. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Anyway, enjoy this vlog. I don't know what's gonna turn out to. I haven't started editing yet, but I saw some clips and I know it's bomb. Because at first I was gonna just scrap all the clips. I was like, no, you know what? I'm just done. I'm gonna find a new storyline, a new topic for today's vlog. I'm gonna edit this now. I'm pretty sure I don't have an outro for this video either.